First up, we're going to load our object, bring in the fish. The fish. We'll bring in the fish. Then you open it. Okay, here is our fish. Okay, so this fish right here needs to swim around. We'll do this real quick. So first up, change the side. Let's use the right side. Then I'll change this to highlight so that I can see my big-eyed fish. Okay. Second, I think 1/3. Fuck the counting anyway. So what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll add a bone. Add a new bone. I'll say this one is a master bone. That's what I'll call this one. Say okay. And hit the properties for this bone. The strength, I don't want it to affect anything in my scene. Then the rest strength, I'll reduce this to let's say more like this, because this bone actually won't work at all. So what will happen is this one will just hold all the bones in place, so we'll forget about it. It's not needed anymore. Then now I'll add a new bone. These are our bones now. Say okay, and I'll move it a bit below here, drag it, put it there, hit the properties for this bone. I'll leave the strength waves and I'll reduce its length to, let's say, this size, and I'll cancel that. So what you do is you push the volume or the equal sign on your keyboard and you add more bones like that. More bones, more bones, more bones, and more bones, even more bones. Okay, I think that's enough for now. So what I'll do is I'll come to my first bone and I'll push R on the keyboard, R. So that means that bone is now active but holding every other bone in place. So I'll select all these other bones and push R. So now if let's say I want to try, let's rotate this. See, it works. Undo. Let's go back to perspective view and look at that. Oh, nice old fish. Look at that. Okay, undo. So what I'll do is I'll go back to my right view. Okay, here I'll go back to items and now object. This one I want it as a spline control, so name this spline control. Okay, I want to add a shape to it so that I can see the size. I'll add a box. This box, make it small to as low as 200 millimeters. When I select a box, I want it to be turning red. So I'll say okay, and okay. So there is our box. If we actually zoom in, we can move this to the tip of the bone, the back here. I'll put it right here, and when I zoom out, what I'll do is I'll copy the first one and I'll leave it there. I'll copy another one, Control C on the keyboard, say okay, and move it just in front. Copy another one, move. So what we're going to do is we're going to be moving these, copy and move. I want, let's say we'll make 15. That's what already 5. copy, let's keep going. Okay, let's zoom out so that we see everything. Copy, say okay, move out, copy, say okay, move out again, copy. Okay, I'm not even counting how many are these. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, I have 10. You know the limit of these boxes, you can add as many as you want. There's actually no limit. You can make a huge path, a long path where the fish will be passing, and animate. Okay, I think for now this is enough. So what I'll do is I'll go to the scene editor, get on my dump sheet, and get all these spline controls, all these, hold down shift to select all of them, and just make them parent them to the first one. So once we're done with that, and we're just going to zoom in. Let's go back to the fish, let's go back to the bones, select the first bone with your right mouse button, click it, and you select the whole hierarchy. And what we'll do is we'll go to the motion options, push M on your keyboard, and here on spline control we'll change this, say this is our spline control, and say okay. So what will happen here now is once I select this and I move it like that, it's already affecting my fish, as you can see. So this time I want to do it a little bit different. I showed you the first way where I was making it go up and down and all that, but now I can actually take it sideways. Let's play with this thing. Let's push the limits. Let's push the limits, people. Yeah, more like that. Let's keep going in front. We can drag it some more, maybe even more this side. Then I just don't like sharp corners because I know when turning it won't turn very well, so I try to make it as cool as possible. Very cool. Yeah, so let's do this thing. Okay, and there we go. Okay, here's our spiral. So if I actually went back in the perspective view and looked at this, if I played it, it will be something. Oh no, not yet, sorry, forgot one thing. Let's go back. Forgot to do one more thing. Forgot to add the keyframes, and I'll select this last one, T on the keyboard for moving. Go to our last keyframe, 120, and zoom out. Here on the Z axis, just pull this till we reach the far end. There we go. So we'll get ourselves a fish moving around, swimming. See that? Cool stuff, right? Like Nan said, thank you, bro. Thank you for telling me to make this video and add my voice to it. Glad to do this every time. Okay, so we'll go back to our perspective view. And I think let's play this. Let's see what it actually looks like from here. Okay, so just to make it cool, let's make it go up and down as well, like that. Okay, I'll put it maybe there, and I'll drag this one way down, and this one just a bit like that. Roll this one up like that, and yeah, more like that. So let's go back. Oops. You see, one thing I've done here is I've added my keyframes here instead of on the 0. So there are two ways I can actually move this going back to 0. One of them is pushing enter on your keyboard. I enter the value where I want the keyframes to go and say OK, and then delete the keyframes from here by pushing the minus sign. But instead, you can also come here on the timeline. See this arrow comes up, open it, grab this keyframe and just move it back. That's another way of doing it. So since I've added a lot of keyframes to all these different spline controls, I'll select all of them. I'll select all these like that, like that, like that. Okay, so I'll just grab this and take it back. So from now, everything starts from 0. Okay, so let's play this thing. Let's see what the fish is doing. Look at that, swimming. Okay, so in my previous video, what I actually did was I added a camera movement. So what I'll do is I'll split my screen into 2, push F4 on your keyboard, and then I will make this one here my camera view, and then zoom out, select my camera here, go back to 0. I'll move my camera in front of the fish, Y for rotate. Okay, it will be more like that. T to move. Okay, so we got ourselves a fish flying around in the waters. If there's ever anything like a fish flying around in water. Yeah, so we have that. Like that. I'll put keyframes in 10s. So let me move this one to 10. And oh, and that's also one thing. It just doesn't move X and Y heading pitch. It also goes in the banking, you know, like this is really cool. It's a cool method of animating a fish. So for everyone who thought, hey, making a fish in Lightwave is all crap and all that, well, I'm proving you wrong right now. Yeah. So let's move it down like that. Let's drag it like that. Okay. This thing is actually twisting, like it's bending and twisting like that. It's so cool. Okay. Like that. Let me just do this real quick. Like that. I think I'll stop it right there so that okay, so what I'll do is the camera, I'll zoom it in just a bit like that. Okay, so make it move out of the view. So when I play this, look at that. Okay. Okay, my camera just stopped suddenly. I don't like that, so I'll go to the graph editor and I'll make sure I select all of them. Select these points here, and the tension, just make it 1. I don't want it to just stop like that. No. Okay, now let's see what we get. See, stops a bit more, much easier. It just doesn't, no. Okay, thank you for everybody who's been watching my videos, and thank you for watching this video as well. If you learned something, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, bring in more people if you can. if ever you can help me like that, anyway, whatever. But yeah, bring in more people if you can. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Bye bye.